Hi everyone, so today's problem of the day is shortest distance to target string in a circular array. So what is given in the problem is like you are given a zero indexed circular string array words and a string target. A circular array means that the array end connects to the array's beginning. Formally, the next element of words I is words I plus 1 modulo n. The previous elements of words of I is words of I minus 1 plus n modulo n. This plus n we are doing um, so that we can handle the negative integer case, where n is the length of the word. Starting from the start index, you can move to either the next word or the previous word with one step at a time. Return the shortest distance needed to reach the string target. If the string target does not exist in words, return -1. So what is given in this problem is like we have given a vector of string words. There will be some words here, and we will be given one target and one start index. Suppose start index is like 1, so we need to start from first index and we need to search for the target string either in the left side or in the right side. And in this case, this is the circular array. Circular array means after the zeroth index, we can move to this last index and -1 index. This will be the one distance. In one distance, we can move to 0 to n-1. And from this n-1, in one distance, we can move to 0th index. So this is basically a circular array. If you will see for the example, we have given words hello, I am Leetcode and hello, and target is hello, and start index is 1. So start index means it is starting from this index I, and we need to search for hello. So we have two options. We can either move this side or we can either move this side. If we will move this side, then in how many distance we can get is hello 1, 2, 3. If we will move this side, then in 3 distance we can get this hello. If we will move this side, then in 1 distance only we can get hello string. But we want from 1 and 3, what will be the minimum? Minimum will be 1, so we can return 1 as our answer. If we will see for the second example, the second example, words array is given this, target is Leetcode and start index is 0. Start index is 0 means we can move this. Start index is this, that means it is at 0th index. So we can either move this side or we can traverse, because it is a circular array, so we can traverse like this also. So if we will move from this right direction, so if we will move from right direction, then we can get Leetcode in 2 distance. And if we move from this left direction, then we can get Leetcode in 1 distance. What will be the minimum? Minimum will be 1, so we can return 1. Now we will see for the third example. Third example में क्या दिया है? Words दिया है, target दिया है, and start index. Start index is this, and target is 8. If we will move from this side, we start from this and we will see for the Leetcode and again I. Then we will not get, we traverse this direction and this direction maximum n times, because n is the length of the word, so maximum that can be possible. So we will traverse for n times in this direction. We will not get 8. If we will move in this direction like 8, then Leetcode, then eat, then also we will not get. So we can simply return -1 in this case. That means we didn't get the answer. You will see for the constraint. Constraint is like words dot length is starting from 1 to 100. Maximum it can go till 100. And words I length is also 100. And words I and target consist of only lowercase English letters. And start index can start from 0 to words dot length only. So if we will come into the solution, in solution we are not doing anything. We are just moving either in right direction or in right direction. In right direction also we need to move n time starting from the starting index, and in the left direction also we need to move n times. N times how we will move? Suppose we are at one index two and there are 5 n equals to 5 length. So how we can move left side n times? After coming to 0 we will move to n-1. So how we can achieve this with the help of the code? You can see I declared words dot size and integer I declared, and starting index is denoting with I. Then count is zero. Count is zero because we need to traverse n times. And answer is starting with we are storing int max because we need the minimum possible. The minimum possible we generally initialize with int max. Now we will start a while loop. In while loop, we will what we will do is like, we will traverse this n times because count is starting from 0 till n minus 1. So we will traverse for n times as I told you in this direction and this direction also we need to traverse n times because after n times it will again come to this index only. So so this I is the starting index. So we will check for this modulo, and we are doing because if this is at fourth index and array length is 5 only, so after we need to traverse n times. So if we will traverse 4 plus 1, then it will be 5. We need to do 5 modulo 5 to go to the 0th index. That's why we are doing modulo here. We will check for the words at index x. If it is equals to target, then we can update our answer as minimum of answer comma count. Then we will increase count and I plus plus. And then again we will initialize this we have done for the right side, and again now we need to do for the left side. Left side also we will do the same thing, only the one thing which is changed is this I, because we are starting from the starting index, then we will decrease it by 1, then 1 1 1, and plus, and we are doing here uh, because if we will do minus, then there is a chances that this value can come negative. To make it this value as positive, we will do plus n and then modulo n to get this index value as negative, because index are negative only. Sorry, index are positive only to get the positive value. Then we will check for this words of x. If we will get the target, then we will update answer, then count plus plus and I minus minus. At the end of this, after we traverse to the right or left, if we get the answer has int max only, that means we are not able to get the target string in is not present in our words vector. So we can return this minus 1, otherwise we can return answer. If you will see the time complexity in this case will be big of n because we are traversing 2 times n times only. So it will be like big of n plus n, big of 2n, but this 2 is constant, so we can say time complexity is big of n. Space complexity is big of 1 only because we are not using any extra space. These are only integers, and integers space is like constant only. So space complexity is big of. Yeah, thank you.